audio? Yeah, I think you can get audio. This little plug. I think this is it's like what, Firewire plug or something? Alright, give it up for Maestro!
Hello. Alright, so our app's called Maestro. It's built for the YHack band. And what it essentially lets you do is conduct an orchestra using your hand. So you have a range of 24 notes that you can play as you're moving your arm. And as you move them, it will switch between the notes. You have access to 3 different sections of the orchestra. So you can play either the strings section, or the brass section, horns, or the voice section, depending on which gesture you get live. So Joe will do a quick demo of that. So that's the general idea. Okay, Joe's talking a bit about the music part again.
So Niko did most of the programming for the project, and I was actually in charge of making the song for it. So as you saw, as you heard, I guess I should say, there's a backing track which is played behind what you're playing. That was written by myself in Logic Pro on my MacBook here using piano, which I brought. The great thing about Maestro is that it was programmed in such a way that regardless of what gesture you're making and where you position your hand, it will always be playing a note which sounds good in that key. So basically the idea is like even a kid could be playing it, waving his arm anywhere, and notes wouldn't be dissonant, they wouldn't be conflicting with what you're hearing. So like we said, we have 3 different instruments right now, and that's the horn section, the trumpet section, and the voice section. The app is written in C++ using Visual Studio 2013.
I just want to say this, the audio library that we used was SFML, which is actually built for games, but we couldn't find a C++ library that let us play multiple tracks at the same time. So it's built in SFML. Yeah, the real interesting thing about it is the fact that it sounds good regardless of where your arm is or how well you know music theory or anything like that. So you can feel like you're conducting an orchestra even if you don't actually know how to. Good question.
So lots of time compare and contrast a virtual theremin versus you guys. 2 very different approaches to sound, right? Which is fantastic. So the virtual theremin guys basically hacked the sound curve to change the way their notes responded. Tell me about how you adjusted your samples. Was it all done through the toolkit, or did you have to get in there and get dirty?
Well, the way that we did it was quite a bit different from them, actually. I produced all the sounds on my Mac by myself. So basically, we just have a library of 3 octaves, so all 24 notes for each instrument, and those are played in relation to where you've got your hand. So it's more like playing a piano than it is playing a theremin, because there's no range between them, essentially.
Yeah, the thing is, if we had used the range like the theremin, we wouldn't have been able to produce the sound. Well, the key feature really, which is the fact that it sounds so good regardless of where you're playing on, because there'd be that range. Right now, it's only jumping between the notes.
So basically, what would it take if you wanted to? So what did it require each time you added a new sound or instrument? And what would it take to add new other instruments and things like that?
Well, each instrument, we would essentially have to produce all of the notes for that instrument.
Alright, give it up for Maestro.